So this is going to be my second try to do an ASMR video. I have very bad microphone quality because I'm on a 2010 laptop with not great headphones, but I'm trying this in a lo-fi style, which is actually quite popular right now in the community. So, my friend got me this box of art supplies. I don't get to keep this box, I don't think. I have to check. But I am going to go through it and show you guys what it is, because I can't do art, but I love going through stuff. So let's do this. I'm gonna do this also other trigger, which is gum chewing. Somebody very dear to me got me several packs of gum. So I'm gonna chew that because I really want it. I really hope it's not too loud. I'm very new at this. Okay, so I'm gonna open it up. I've used some of these products before, so it's not gonna be like new for me, but it will be new for you guys. So here's the art supplies. So let's go through this. Let me angle my camera a little bit. I should have done this first, but you know, this is all in the creator's learning experience, I guess. So we'll go like this, and we'll back this up a little bit. Okay, so okay, in my box, I painted this. I thought it was very nice. It kind of looks like a purple elephant, if you want to talk about something that's kind of more modern. So yeah, we'll just jump right into it. So this is some white paint, and I might do another video just painting something. I don't know what yet. Maybe ASMR, maybe not. I know a lot of, or like the 3 people that actually watch this don't listen to ASMR, but some people do. At my cousin. So that's some white acrylic paint. I will go through all of the details later. I do have 4 hours to kill, so I'm not really wasting my time. This is a decently stiff paintbrush. You can hear it. I like it. I think this is wood, the handle. This is definitely metal. This, I want to say, it's made out of, like, it's definitely not real hair. I know that paintbrushes were originally used out of horsehair, but I'm not really an art major, and I don't know much about art. Clearly it has been used, because I'm just gonna say his name, Steven, is definitely, art inclined, I guess that's the term for it. So we have the white paint, we have the paintbrush, we have this green paint. This light is kind of killing my eyes, so I'm sorry. We have this yellow paint. What is this one called? It's just called bright yellow. Some of them have interesting names. This one does not. We have some blue paint called True Blue. We have this spring green, which is lighter than this green, but still very nice. What is this? Craft Smart. This is bright blue. This is a different brand. This one is Craft Smart. I can't craft poorly, so how am I going to craft smart? But it's okay. So this one's different. No, I'm not gonna segregate the blues. They're all a happy family. This one's the parent, I guess. It's the biggest paint. We have a miniature white one, which I don't know why he has a bigger one and a smaller one, but whatever floats your boat, Steven. We have this Velvet Crush paint. You know, I used to have a purple bathroom, and it did not look like this, but it was lighter than this. It was like a lavender, and I liked it a lot. And it stopped being my favorite color when I was like 11, but we just never changed it back, so it looked nice. So we have this flag red, which I don't know if you can call it flag red unless you're a patriot. So there goes that idea. What is this one? Wrought iron. Oh, it's wrought iron. Can we talk about the spelling? Oh, this one is like kind of messed up on camera. In real life too, though. See? Wrought iron. Can we talk about the spelling of wrought? W-R-O-U-G-H-T. This is why I'm glad English is my native language, because otherwise I would never be able to say this or learn the language. So, do we have any more paint? Oh yes, we have plenty of paint. We have this outdoor-indoor gloss black acrylic paint. Also, can anybody tell me if acrylic paint is good for the outdoors? Because I'm doing this thing. I'll actually tell you while I have these paints out. This is the green. Oh, this is pretty much both black paint. I'm doing this thing around campus that I saw that other people started doing. I started seeing painted rocks, and it had lines like "You were fantastic," like all these different positivity quotes, like no rain, no sunshine kind of thing. And people are putting them all over campus, and I love it because it's like inducing positivity. My roommate, who is a diabetic, she's okay with me telling people that, so I assume she's okay with this. She told me that it's mainly a diabetic thing for people to paint rocks and write things on them and put them around campus, so I don't know. Maybe it could be. She's like, I don't know if these are diabetic people or just people trying to promote positivity. And I think it's just positivity, but I could be wrong. I don't know. But I enjoy doing it. I think someone took one of my rocks, which means that either it got thrown, which hopefully not the case, or somebody took it to their room and it made their day. So I really like that. So we have Christmas red, which I'm going to be honest with you, I can't see the difference between, I guess flag red. It's a bit lighter. This one's flag red. This one's Christmas red. I don't know what this is. I guess that's white paint. But yeah, that's red. The wrought iron. The iron nobody knows how to spell. Okay. This one I think is very confusing. Possibly racist depending on your political standpoint. And very concerning. So this one, which is kind of like a lighter fleshy color, it's called Santa's Flesh. I wish I was kidding. So yeah, right here, Santa's Flesh. He concerns me for several reasons. See, my first image when I heard that was like they took Santa and they like put him in a witch like boiled him in a pot and like this is all that's left. Like here you go, let me put it on the shelf for $5.99. Like I was extremely concerned. So Santa's Flesh. let's see, there's another one. There's acrylic paint, Royal Violet. I like this one. This one's more like, I like the royal colors. That just might be my inner Leo speaking, but I do love, I love royal colors, like sapphire and violet and like ruby red and emerald and like the bright yellows. Ooh, like the gemstone colors. They're very good and very strange because I hate complementary colors, even though orange is my second favorite color. Red, of course, is my first. I would be mad if I chose blue because that is so typical. But I don't know. Reds, like the primary colors, are really nice to me. I don't know. Here is the pumpkin orange, which is very fit for the season. I do like this a lot. And then there is this, this double pumpkin orange. So we have this one, which is pumpkin orange, and then what's the difference? Oh, one is matte. Which one's matte? This one's matte. This one's a matte color. I guess the other one is more glossy, but they're both acrylic. The matte one is quick drying and easy cleanup, but they both weigh the same amount, which is 2 florid ounces. I hope I didn't get that wrong. So, I'm going to put those here. We're going to rummage a little bit because I know y'all like the sounds. So, that was a bit loud. Oh, we do have one more page. You sneak right by me. Okay. This one's a totally different brand. It's called Folk Art Metallic Antique Gold. It's also acrylic paint. Wow, Steven's got a thing for acrylic paint. Something just squeaked. I don't know what that is. I don't know. So it looks like this. Very shiny. You can't really see it because of the light, but it's very nice. I used this paint a couple times, and I don't know if you could see it, but there's like it's like kind of white liquid. I think that's just the paint breaking down over time, but if you mix it around a little bit and just put it on a piece of paper or something, it will come out gold, like it says. It's really nice. Okay, we have these 2 packs of, what are they? Water-soluble oil pastels for wet or dry work. There's 12 of them each, but knowing Steven, let's just look at them. I only just glanced through them quickly, so let's open that up. Let's see. I took too many out at once. Okay, we're just gonna put them all here and present them. I'm gonna say one by one, but I'm going to regret this because there's so many. Okay, actually there's not that many. I'll be fine. So they have a pink, which is very nice. I realize that they're in crayon form. Oh, that makes a nice tapping sound. I really like that sound. I should look up oil pastel ASMRs later. This one's gotta be my favorite one. Going back to the gemstone colors as well. Can't really see it, but if you can, it's that. I have awful camera quality as well, guys, so I'm very sorry. If you've still stuck around this entire time, then good luck to you. There's a black color, which is really quite nice. I love this red-orange color. Fun fact, when I was a kid, I didn't understand the concept of having the color red and having the color orange as two separate colors. I was very confused, or if they were going to have them, like a new color combining the two, they should have a name not associated with either one, right? Distinguish. But I was just very confused about the whole thing, and I went around trying to say red orange because I thought it was dumb, and nobody understood what I was saying, so that's where I'm at now. So there's a white, which doesn't really look white anymore because Steven probably ruined it. I can't even read what color this is, but it's clearly a blue. See, the label is not working for me right now. Here's the light blue that doesn't even have a wrapper, and I just realized that it's kind of getting on my fingers, but it's okay. That's the whole reason I'm going through art supplies right now. There's a purple, which could use some sprucing up because there is not a lot of it. The yellow is even in a more detrimental state, looking at how midgetized it is. I remember I saw a post that I found on a fairly unknown social media site called We Heart It, and it was talking about this Italian exchange student, and he didn't understand the word for pony, and he was like, look at that compressed horse, and he was so excited that he understood the English language, and from then on I will always laugh at the term compressed horse, so this is my compressed horse. I guess I like that a lot. And there's a couple repeated colors, but then there's a bigger version of this one, but it's the light green oil pastel. So what we're gonna do is continue going through these. And there's some Sharpies and stuff. I'm not gonna go through all of those. I'm just gonna go through the brushes. Here is a paint palette. Let me tell you, this was destroyed when I got it. Concerning the paint, I cleaned off most of it. You can't really tell, but it's got some nice sounds, so. I feel like a spider. Or like something Indiana Jones would be afraid of, but like it's with art supplies. Maybe he's afraid of art supplies, and that's why he's not living in his mansion all the time. I don't know if he has a mansion. I know Lara Croft does, with the movie with Angelina Jolie. And she's like, oh, I could be living this beautiful, wonderful castle, but no, let me save the world, which is so typical. There's a lot of, I'm gonna do some more rummaging, because I like feeling like a spider, so. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't know how loud anything is, so if some things are barely audible, maybe that's good, because I know that a lot of videos focused around that. If things are too loud, I'm sorry. I greatly apologize. I know that there will be a lot of background noise because I can already hear somebody upstairs doing things. I know people who live above us are very loud. They move furniture, they slam things on the floor, and like me and my roommate are very loud as well. So we really shouldn't be talking, but still. We'll go through some more brushes. So there's this thinner brush which really needs water or something to make it look softer. I don't know. So it's thinner. I don't know why I just said wachoo. There's other brush that is my favorite in all of them. It's really soft. There's this one that makes me feel like Van Gogh for some reason. I haven't used this on actual paint yet because I'm too afraid. I'm afraid it's going to get everywhere, but it's very fun. Oh, these are so nice. It's made in China. I'm very sound oriented. So if you say something to me in a certain voice, in a certain way, or at a specific moment, it will stick more in my head than other things will. I don't know if that happens with anybody else. I think it happens with most people, but I could be wrong. So here's a thinner brush. It seems more horsehair like. It's very nice. It's very soft and cute. I like that one. I don't know how good it is for paint though. Then there's spongy brushes. It smells like paint. That was a dumb observation because obviously paint, but like, let's go. I think this is like the same kind of brush. This might be a little bit thinner, like this way, not like widthwise. There's this one. This one's very stiff with paint and kind of falling apart, but like, I didn't do this, I promise. This kind of brush, this one's a little bit shorter, a little bit thicker. I see that he's bought like a lot of the same sets. This one's much shorter, about the same thickness. It feels like makeup brush. Maybe I should do one with my makeup. I've done several makeup things, even though I'm awful at it, but like, maybe I should. Also, let me know if you want me to do another nail rant thing. I mean, like, the only one I really know who watches these and will watch this one completely through is my cousin, because he's my biggest supporter and I love him, but like, oh, this one has a ton of black paint on it, and I tried to get this off, but I couldn't. It just took some of the things apart, so it sounds like straw. This one has a wooden handle. It says it's 1.5 inch. I saw a video that Jenna Marbles made, I don't know how long ago, and it was about her. Oh, this one's very short and very thick. It looks like a haircut. And it was about her making reenacting a Bob Ross video, painting along, and it was for her birthday, which was the next day, and it was very funny, and it wasn't even intended to be funny. She even like said, "Oh, this isn't supposed to like offend anybody, because I know that he did a great justice to the society by like making people happy and being a pop icon, and all this stuff." So, here's another brush. I don't know this is 1 inch. This has black paint on it too, but it's less impacted. And then last but definitely not least, my favorite brush, which is a broken handle. It is a fan brush that I actually know. I don't know the sizing of this, but it's very fun to just like I just really like it. It's very nice. I also like the sound it makes. I hope this isn't really weird. So I'm not going to go through the markers because everybody hopefully knows what markers look like. But I will rummage just one more time. That might have been very loud. I'm so sorry if it was. There's one more paintbrush. This one's very small, but I like it because it's very cute. It's very nice. I almost just burped on screen. That could have been very bad for this ASMR video. So we're gonna put this box away for right now. And I know it's almost been 30 minutes, but you don't have to keep watching if you don't want to. I know this could be very boring. I thoroughly enjoy it, but yes. Okay, so what we are going to do first is move all the paints to the side, just heat them away for a little bit, and work on the oil pastels and just try them out because I don't know what I'm doing with them. I don't know how they work. I know like nothing about them. So we're gonna try them out. So I'm just gonna move everything to the side right now. Also, wait, can we talk about how nice these paints are? They're very nice. They sound almost like raindrops. What you can't see is the mess from here over because they're all the paintbrushes. But we're not going to focus on the paintbrushes right now. What we're going to focus on is the oil pastels. Okay, so it doesn't exactly say. It just gives you a thing called Sgraffito Designs, which I guess is just the dry version of making the colors. I'm gonna get down here so you can actually see me. And then a brushed water application, which has a guy with a face which is not looking too great right now, I'm not going to lie. I mean, on the front it's very beautiful. It has fish. It's all colorful fish, but I am not that skilled. So what we are going to do is rummage through these index cards. I'm going to pick one out. Okay, put that there. I don't know if anybody just heard my stomach, but I'm very hungry and I just ate. So, you can't really see me or this, so I will just color a little bit and then show you all the color. So we're going to work with the green for right now. The green. Ooh, that's very nice. Almost like an alien radio waves. That's not at all what that's like. You can't see radio waves. What am I talking about? So this is the green. We're gonna work with, which one is this? The violet. That's all fancy. Ooh, this is so nice. Okay. And it's crumbling a little bit. I don't think it's supposed to do that. Oh, it's crumbling a lot. Okay. I really don't think it's supposed to do this. Also, something I'm realizing is the more coats you put on, the heavier it is. I don't really know. Okay. Oh no, it's going all over the place. I'm so sorry. No. Because I know that you can hear the ding. I know you can hear the ding. So. Here is the red orange. So there's this is the violet and the red orange. We're going to do rust now. It's more like a brown. They're also, I don't know if I'm doing this too hard, but they are coming apart very easily. Wow. I also realized that it comes off on your fingers very easily, so I'm going to have to figure out something to do with that. So that is rust. Let's try out the black. Maybe if I do it lighter. And then rub it together. Oh yes, that's a very nice color, but it's all over my fingers now. That's the black. I smudged it a little bit to see if I can get it to work. I'm going to try one more, which is the light blue. And smudge that one a little bit. Oh, that's very nice. I wonder if this is what Bob Ross did. I don't know. I've seen a lot of his videos, but I don't really watch them. I just fall asleep to them. So, something like that. So, we're going to fold this up and yeet it into the recycle pail. Get ready for it. Yeet. Wachoo. Okay, so we're going to put these all away into my handy dandy box, whatever you just thought it is. Oh, it's just a wrapper for the red. I don't know where the red is. Oh, is that the red? I don't really know. I'm just gonna put them back. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna do that for right now, and then we're gonna clean these hands up because it's a mess. Also, I'm right next to the bathroom, so you will hear stuff in the bathroom as well, I'm pretty sure, so I'm sorry. in here. I really don't know if you can hear me if I whisper, but if you guys like these videos, I will continue to make more. Most of my current viewers do not watch them. Hopefully my future viewers do. I had somebody be very nice to me and say, "Oh, I don't watch these videos, but I will watch them because you're making them." And I was like, "Thank you, but like my content." But then again, who am I kidding? I don't know what I'm doing. So they're all over my fingers. I don't know if you can see them. I'm literally just making up triggers as I go along. I know that they're actual triggers, but I've never done this before, so. Okay, I'm gonna try to clean up with my Purell and a tissue, Okay, so we have Purell. Which makes very nice plastic sounds, and also the tissue box. I'm gonna take out one. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna try to get the actual sound. Hopefully that worked. And then I'm gonna take them off my hands. I apologize for the ding earlier. Somebody is trying to call me, and I feel kind of bad. But also, I need to do this video before I die, so I was thinking about becoming a content creator, and then I realized I can't do role plays. So, and no, not the kind of role play everybody thinks. It's a different kind of role play. So, there's that. I'm gonna put this back. Okay, so what we can do, my painting tray, oh my gosh, it's almost 40 minutes, okay. So what we can do is, I have a rock in here that I washed, because remember the rock thing that I told you about? So here's the rock in this paper towel because I wet it so it wasn't dirty in my room. It's very pointy. I was afraid people were going to think that this was a knife, but no, it's just a rock. So we're going to put that down. Look at how pointy this rock is. It's actually really pretty. I really do like it. It's very, very sharp. So I hope nobody hurts themselves, but it's very nice. So we're going to put this here. What color should I do? I'm going to do this pumpkin orange color from Apple Barrel. It's matte acrylic paint, quick dry, easy cleanup. This This is the pumpkin orange that I was talking about earlier. So we're just gonna open that up, and we're going to put a little bit in here. We're actually going to put a lot because this is a very big rock. So we're going to put that. Oh no, we're going to put that in here. That way you can see it better. Okay, and we're going to put this one to the side in case we need any more of this color. Okay, now I'm going to choose a brush. I'm going to choose this one because it's my favorite brush. Besides the fan brush, but I can't really paint this rock with a fan brush unless I want it to take forever, so everybody can see this, so I'm going to dip this in. Aggressively paints. And then I'm going to paint it. I'm a very bad painter, as you could probably tell already. I don't know what I'm doing at all, but it's very satisfying to me to watch paint move on a surface. That's a cool sound. It's a very intense rock. I got this rock, surprisingly. I live in a dorm, and I got this rock behind my dorm. It's by a lake, and it's actually a very nice lake. I'm very glad to be near it. People are playing Pokemon Go. There's kind of a whole revival right now of Pokemon Go, because when it first came out, I want to say it was 2014. It was a very big deal. It was a very big deal. And I had it, and I played it with my cousins in Oklahoma when they came to New York. It was so nice, yada yada yada, but people are playing it again. My roommate is obsessed with it. My boyfriend's obsessed with it. They go out on bikes and stuff, so yeah. So I think I'm going to eventually leave it here because it has to dry, and I'm not going to be waiting for 12 hours, maybe less, for this to dry, because I have to do a second coat and then do like a third coat and whatever, because it doesn't actually stay on the rock because it's not porous enough. It doesn't absorb the paint, but like if this was a sponge, I could paint this in 30 seconds, but it's a rock, so it has to dry on the surface. But I will finish this and then write "You are needed" with the heart right here on the surface. And yeah, that is going to be it. So everybody, this was my ASMR video showing you paint and art supplies. So I hope everybody enjoyed this. Let me know if I did this okay. Let me know what I can improve on, please, because I would like to do another one, hopefully soon. So yeah, I'll see